I chose the house behind me today to talk about the Colonial Revival style. This style is primarily defined by the orders of architecture. The orders of architecture, that's a fancy word for columns and what's called the entablature, which is the stone part on Greek and Roman temples that went across the columns. There's 3 or maybe 4 different types of orders of architecture, depending upon how you count them. But in probably all Colonial Revival homes will see some aspect of this. And in many cases, that Colonial Revival order of architecture theme repeats all the way through the house. In this house, there's a small portico, which is just the name of a porch that's supported by columns. And we can see the front of that porch has columns, and above it is wood that resembles the type of stone that would be on a Greek temple. This house, like many houses of Colonial Revival, is clapboarded around the side. Sometimes they're shingled. The shutters are also really an excellent sort of colonial idea. Almost all of the Colonial Revival houses will have hip roofs, as this one does, and many, if not most, will even have dormers. And there's one dormer on this one with a hip roof on the dormer. So one of the most amazing things about this house, and really the reason I chose it, is this house has corner boards. And all along the sides of this house, you can see that there's vertical wooden moldings called corner boards. At the base of these moldings, there's something that looks like the base of a pillar or the base of a column, and at the top is a capital, just like we'd find in the orders of architecture. And what we see when we look at this house, it's almost as if the architect wanted us to be looking at an ancient Greek temple supported by 4 stone columns in the corners. Okay, so one more interesting thing about this house, it has an oriel, and this is a bay window that's not supported by a foundation, sort of hangs off the side of the house. Looking closely at this one, I almost feel like the oriel probably wasn't a part of the original design. And my main reason for thinking that, 1, the windows are different, but 2, as I get up close to it and I look at it, it doesn't have that same idea of order of architecture. Really, above every single one of these windows, you can see something that looks like an entablature, as if the sides of the windows were the columns and the top, the trim on the top was an entablature. I bet you if we go on the inside of this house, we'll find that same theme repeated again and again with the moldings. But on that oriel, the top of it, it looks like somebody made it to look Victorian. And even though these houses come from the Victorian era, they're very different. All right. My name's Chris Jacobson. I'm the creator of Vallejo Historic Home Support. And now that you've seen these Colonial Revivals, look around. You're going to find these all over Vallejo. I hope to see you in future episodes.